Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the first round of fact sheets for Farming Simulator 25. So this won't be too long of a video. We're just going to take a look at what was released and go from there. So first up, we have the Valtra S series and the Valtra TR34090/2 PT Plus. So we get a good image of it here, and then if we move on to the actual fact sheets itself, it says the Valtra S series is going to be obviously a tractor, has between 280 and 420 horsepower, holds 610 liters of fuel, weighs 11.9 tons. It's also going to have a price of around $254,500 and has a variable CVT transmission and runs at 50 kilometers per hour or 31 miles per hour. Then if we take a look at the Valtra trailer, now, yes, they did make sure we couldn't be sneaky here, but we see that it is going to hold between 30 and 46,000 liters, depending on the capacity you have it set to. It's going to weigh 11.2 tons. It has a starting price of $65,500. If you look down there, we can see a lot of crop fill types down there. We do see spinach on there. I don't see anything crazy on there, though. It is nice to actually see some of the new fill types or some of the new icons that are going to be coming in. But we do have a couple of on there that are question marked out, so we can't see what they are. But anyhow, it's still cool to see. But moving on. Next up, we have the Mero. We have the Mero MF44.9 CS170 CV Tronic, which is just a crazy long name for something. But anyhow, very cool. And if we take a look at the actual fact sheet for this bad boy, it's a telehandler, so it's going to cost you $149,500 to buy. Starting out, 170 horsepower, has a variable CVT transmission, holds 140 liters of fuel, and it drives at 40 kilometers per hour or 24 miles per hour. It also weighs 9.5 tons. So cool to see that and get a little bit more information about that. Really like to see that. If we move on from there, we have another Oxbow review, the Oxbow on the spinach harvester, which I know a lot of us are probably pretty curious about. But this is the Oxbow MKB4TR. And if we move on to the actual fact sheet itself, we do see, and I'm just going to jump ahead to this and then cover the rest of it. We do see this is just a spinach harvester down there. It's listed as a spinach harvester and it has fill type just spinach at the bottom. So it's only going to do your spinach crop. This is going to cost you $635,000 to buy, so it is fairly pricey, but I think you'll make that back, honestly, pretty quick with spinach. Spinach seems to be a pretty profitable crop just based on the information we got before. It does have 400 horsepower, runs on a variable CVT transmission, holds 950 liters of fuel, runs at 25 kilometers per hour or 15 miles per hour, holds 35,000 liters, which is a pretty good capacity to be fair, weighs 26.7 tons, and harvests at 10 kilometers per hour or 6 miles per hour, so just like your standard kind of harvesters for the game. And then moving on to our last couple of pieces of equipment here, we have the Iseki TJW tractor and the FarmTech EK650 trailer. So cool to see a good image of those there. And if we move on to the actual fact sheet, the Iseki is a tractor as we expected. It's going to cost you $92,000 starting out to buy. 123 horsepower, has a power shift transmission, 190 liters of fuel is what it holds, and it will drive between 30 kilometers per hour or 18 miles per hour, and it weighs 4.6 tons. Then if we go to the trailer is something that we've seen before, so nothing too crazy there. Again, they question marked out the bulk things that we don't know about yet, but it is going to cost $6,000 to buy. And it's going to hold between 4,000 and 8,000 liters, depending on what capacity or what configuration you have it in, and it's going to weigh 1.2 tons. But that is what I have for you guys. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.